right, here we are. Welcome, welcome. Hey, we got a special guest on today with us. We're in the new Lights Out location, kind of in the top back room. We got Benjamin D'Aguilar here sharing with you guys some of his successful strategies for optimal health. Going to share a little bit about kind of his approach as a Stampeder, but also what would be more relevant to us is, kind of post, that professional career, taking yourself to that certain level. And now, obviously, there's different demands on your body, literally. So what are some of the things that you've kind of kept going through? And what are some new things that you've taken on that are in your awareness? That's our conversation. So at any time, just post your comments, your questions down below. Ben will be happy to answer those. And we'll just have some fun. We're just here to chat. All right, shoot the shit. So if you're just joining on, just give us a hello, give us a thumbs up. And looking forward to seeing where this conversation goes. This is live, this is spontaneous. We're just gonna have some fun, and we'd love to hear from you. So go for it.
So while I was playing for the Calgary Stampeders, nice 5-year career, a little bit of longevity. Something that I found really aided my, I would say, recovery, wellness, and maintenance was the power of Chlorella.
Wow, yeah.
More than anything too, and it's also super affordable because a lot of recovery supplements, they know what you're looking for.
Right.
So they're gonna jack it up because of the demand, right? But Chlorella kind of creeped its way into my journey to where I was working with a company called Energy Bits.
Yeah.
And then those were spirulina tablets. Fantastic, right? That's more for energetic aspects and making it feel zzz.
Yeah.
And then they came up with one called Recovery Bits, which was Chlorella. And then I was like, well, what is this? Because I always felt tired. I always felt like, because the demands of football are, it's the real deal. It's totally. Like modern day gladiators, you and other people running at each other like this nonstop.
Yeah.
And there's the physical duress, but then there's also the mental duress from all the different stressors that come with that constant beating up.
Right.
And then I studied into Chlorella, and then I happened to dip on into the light cellar because someone told me about, you gotta go check this spot. If you like Chlorella, come on in.
Yeah.
I came in, and they were like $70 cheaper than what I was getting. Because the other ones were like top tier because they sponsored Olympians and stuff, so you had to pay out the yin yang for it. For sure. I found the exact same quality product right here in house, so I grabbed it, snatched it up, and I found out about I don't know if it was 22 different compounds, right? Like cellular compounds that help with healing your cells, regenerating, and when you're constantly breaking down tissue, which you are in football because you're working out and you're like, oh geez, man, I'm sore, I'm tired, your kidneys are going to process that cell tissue. That's why a lot of people in CrossFit, they get that kidney disease because they're doing too much.
Right,
So football, it was good, but working out and running on the field every day, it breaks you down. So I found that Chlorella started to build me back up, and I started to find I had more energy, and it's loaded with B vitamins too, by the way. Like if you're to read the supplement facts on it, I think it's like 597% of your daily needs or something. Like it's through the roof. And what else gets you that? Like honey is probably the only competitor.
Yeah. The bee pollen as well.
Exactly, which also amazing bee pollen.
Yeah, which you could even just whip that up, right? Like honey, bee pollen, Chlorella.
Yes.
Because you mentioned you were, I grabbed the wrong thing. Yeah. Anyways.
We talked about spirulina.
Yeah, because I asked you, I was like, were you using the tabs, were you using the powder? And literally the difference is it's just been pressed into little tablets and super easy to take.
Yeah, convenient. I just pop back like 20 of them after a workout and you didn't even have to think twice about it. Or the other stuff, it's good. You mix the powdered shakes and do that, but it's nice to just have the tabs, and I would chew them to where I didn't win a lot of, popularity contests having dark green mouth, but I like my stuff raw. So I just chew them after a workout, and it goes also that breaks the cell barrier, so you actually take it more because it's going in under the tongue, and it's sort of like, what's that word they use in MasterChef? Reducing, or like they keep on using the fat. It's sitting in there and getting good. But
for sure.
I love Chlorella, and that's something that I still use to this day to help with all the injuries. Because you don't just walk away from the game scot-free. Those things fall in, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I mean, you're in early retirement because of injuries.
That's absolutely correct. I had like 4 broken ribs that were unassessed because I didn't tell anyone. You know, in the football, you got to keep your job. You got to stay healthy.
Yeah.
Even if, like, you know, the trainers want you to come in and say you're banged up, but you want to be tough and you want to keep on going. You don't want to miss any time. So like I had 2 broken ribs in the front, 2 in the back. I played without an ACL in my knee for 6 years.
What?
You know, like I had a separated spine and cranium issue that led to like seizure activity. Tons of injuries.
Wow.
But like, Chlorella has been a really good friend in being able to like return to basically working health and all that. So I love it.
Amazing. Hey, so if you're just joining us, we're having a great conversation with Benjamin Aguilar, former Stampeder, just hanging out online. This is a conversation which can go anywhere. So if you're joining us, if you're watching, just post some comments. We got Greg on, we got Penny on. Hey guys. And man, the life of a footballer, just the injuries alone, you know, the physical demands, the mental stress you're talking about. You shared with me something I found quite surprising that you said was one of your top go-tos for concussions.
Yes.
So we've just been talking about Chlorella and all its amazing benefits, how that supported you. Now this next one like really surprised me. I mean, it didn't, but from the application, because everyone loves this food, but you're like, oh, for this one application. Yeah. So let's get into that.
So, all right, believe it or not, real quality chocolate, like not the sugared down stuff that's cocoa, I'm talking cacao, all right, is fantastic for mental health, specifically brains. And, you know, without getting into any legal issues, it helped me personally with any concussion type symptoms. So, for example, I got hit behind the ear in one of the games, stood up, fell flat on my face, and then, you know, stood back up and sort of stumbled to the edge of the sideline. Now, I have chocolate all the time, but normally people miss some time, anywhere from like 1 to 3 weeks. Sometimes guys retire from hits like that in football, and I didn't miss a practice, didn't miss a game, didn't skip a beat. And a lot of that was from the benefits of what cacao does, to where those rich fats help with your brain tissue. Any tissue you have, but specifically fats are great for your brain and of course your organs. And that helped the regenerative process to where I felt good. I didn't have to sit in a dark room. I didn't have to do any tests. The people looked at me and they're like, man, you're fine to go in right now, even during the game. They're like, you're good, but we're winning, so we'll sit you down. But didn't miss any time, and that was a pretty unexpected but amazing benefit I found from just eating, you know, the good stuff. And this one here is my favorite. I get like 3 a week, and the difference is that it brings the mushrooms into the equation, and you know a thing or two about the power of the fungus.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, I mean, the chocolate itself, you mentioned the fats, also those flavonols, right? Also really good for the brain. In our stories right now on Instagram, we have just linked to a study some naturopaths had just posted it. How it, amazing for brain health. So, cool. And then you add the mushrooms on that, right? Because chocolate, to me, you know, the reason why you do chocolate in this way, like everyone loves chocolate, sure, it's great, but you know, Lights Out is all about like upgrading. What are the kind of the things we already have in our life we can get the best quality of, right? The heirloom, everything that you mentioned, and use it as a delivery system.
Man, it's just like cayenne pepper. It just kind of blends everything together and makes it a catalyst so that it sneaks in and just it's like a bomb of goodness. So you're a genius, man.
So well, I mean, it's not my idea. This is as ancient as it goes back, right? You know, science knows that one of the active compounds. There's many things in chocolate. Theobromine is a vasodilator, cardiovascular stimulant. So it's opening up that blood flow, getting everything kind of moving and flowing through, including to the brain. So adding in those nutrients, things like lion's mane, you know, and other medicinal mushrooms.
Great for the nerves too and everything.
Reishi, anti-inflammatory. So
it's a great catalyst to bring something that's already great and something that's already great, and it's like alchemy really is what it is.
Totally. Yeah.
And I think you're the Malcolmist, yeah? So it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of that, you can find Benjamin on Facebook as well as Instagram. You got to check out his Instagram at Benjamin de Aguilar. He's constantly posting lots of good, fun, and also informative videos. You're having fun on there. It's good to see.
Everyone's doing personal training, fitness, knowledge, whatever. So it's like, well, instead of sharing more of the same, why don't you give people what they need, which is a lot of fun. We already have enough like, strict, hey, you gotta do it this way and that. So I'm like, I'm trying to be the different kind of aspect and show that you can accomplish the same type of results that the serious people are doing and have more fun doing it, which is less stress, which equals more longevity. So it's sneakily smart in that way.
Totally, the idea of edutainment, right?
Oh man,
there it is.
I'm borrowing that.
Oh yeah, it's not mine. It's all yours. All yours, yeah, for sure. We gotta have more fun in life, right? That's really at the foundation of health here. So yeah, make sure you give him a follow. And I mean, from your professional career and as you continue to shift, I mean, you were just mentioning to me some of the areas that you focus on and that you can help people with. We've talked a little bit about nutrition, but obviously it goes so far beyond that. It's strength building, it's recovery. What are your other areas of focus?
So I've currently got certified in personal training and physical rehabilitation, but it's not as cut and dry as it seems. So from my life experience, I've studied a bit of every aspect of training and therapy, even mental activities and all that kind of stuff. So whether you need to get stronger, live longer, have therapy, rehab, flow, healing injuries, working on mental drills that make you better at what you do, be it, in athleticism. It's a little bit of everything. So I would say it's holistic health approach, but with a movement focus, I would say is really the best way to package it.
Yeah, cool. All right. Well, connect with Ben on Instagram, on Facebook, and he can help you with any of your health goals, including just having some fun, right? Cool. Any kind of final words? Anything else you want to share before we wrap it up?
I would just say that the Light Cellar has been a huge catalyst in my own personal journey because I always had a passion. And I actually started with a community, natural foods locally.
Yeah.
And then as you go, just like you're saying, always want the best of everything, that kind of graduated me to the Light Cellar. And then I started to take the classes on the different foods, and I was already passionate about them. But when I found out and I took the chocolate class and then the mushroom course with New Earth Organics.
Derek.
Yes.
Plumbing, yeah.
Yes, Derek, and then learned about goji berries too. Just my mind was like, it was like I was in university again. So,
right. Yeah.
It's the cliche name drop, but you guys have been a huge catalyst in my own personal journey. So I'm passionate about everything that you guys do here. So thanks to Heat for existing.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, my pleasure for sure. Yeah, thanks for coming on, sharing your story, sharing a little bit insight into the things that you've done in the past. If you know anyone that would love to and benefit from hearing this interview, please hit a like, hit a share it out. And if you have any, again, specific questions, just post them down below. We can absolutely get to those later. And maybe we'll have them back on again if there's other topics that you guys want to dive deep into. So thanks so much for coming on. Thanks for watching. And stay tuned. We'll see you again soon.